As an American, I believe we live in the best country in the world. Before my time, there were so many good things about this country that have slowly been attacked and changed. When I was little, I didn't pay attention to it. I didn't see it. I didn't hear it. But while we were children, the world was changing. There were attacks being made. There were some people out there that knew it and tried to say something. Here's one of them.
Well, this is the only way we're going to clear up bureaucracy and big government and unimportant branches that developed in order that a man can feel more important in his particular bureau.
But you've got some friends who are liberals.
I'm liberal.
Come on. You're liberal.
Of course.
I'll bet you $100 you're not going to vote for Tom Hayden in California.
Well, I don't think that Tom Hayden is liberal. I understood liberal as, maybe I read the wrong dictionary, but I thought that a liberal was a man who would listen to everybody's point of view and then make up his mind what he was going to do. I made up my mind pretty fast, but but I don't know of any of these so-called liberals that listen to anything but their own mouth. Pardon my English.
That the John Wayne movie conveys simple justice. That's the way you solve problems. And the feeling that you're such a popular guy that out there in America, there are a lot of people that want us to solve problems that way right now, and they're forgetting about the Constitution.
Keep writing me letters and telling me that that's what it should be done. Keep talking, and I say, write back and say, well, why don't you guys talk once in a while? You know, I don't want to be the target.
You think do you think about that? That violence is the way to. That's the.
Well, violence is not. That's not it at all. I naturally, due to the fact that I have been in westerns, which is our folklore, in which men were fighting against the elements. Very few of them had any trouble, or they had to go lie down on a couch. They were too busy staying alive. And naturally, you'd get the impression of quick, cold, violent reaction. But actually, in my pictures, it's been more illusion than violence in the way. Yeah.
Why do they call you the Duke?
Because I had a dog, an Airedale dog, when I was a little kid. Is this working?
Yeah, that's fine. They can hear you. Excuse me.
I had an Airedale dog called Duke, and he'd follow me to school and stop at the fire station. Firemen knew the dog's name, so they called him Big Duke and me Little Duke. That's true. So I got it.
I'd like to know what your favorite book is.
What my favorite book is?
Yes, if you do much reading.
It's got H-O-L-Y on it.
Do you have a favorite co-star?
Well, I like to see a good-looking woman opposite. You know, I'm political enough not to answer that question.
How do you feel about the women's movement, Duke? Do you?
I think it's great. I think they should be paid whatever the man gets if they do his job. But I don't see any reason for him taking over some of the jobs that the more violent people of the movement would have you do. I know, you know, I don't think they should be out digging ditches, or in my business, they work as a grip, let's say, which has a lot of heavy work, or carrying the hammer. The hammer looks pretty good hanging on them, but the fellows have to stop their work and come over and help them when there's anything heavy to do. I don't think that's necessarily fair, but I do think they should get you know, the same kind of money that a man would get if they're doing his kind of a job. I think, you know, Texas it's got a big swing down there now. This fellow that I know that has a good hunting dog, he likes to go hunting all the time, was telling me that it's really hit in his hometown. He has to put his wife up with his favorite dog now in the truck.
What is becoming of our country is not a joke. I mean, how far are we going to have to, or are we going to let it slide before we do something? Things have changed even since John Wayne was talking. Chicago is not what it was. It's getting worse. There's more and more trouble headed this way. The mainstream media is not trying to help. They have one reason to exist.